Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installment of Above It All, the series in which I talk about how great socialism is and how terrible this motherfucker is, who should be in prison, but instead he's smiling for a portrait. I don't know why. If you can tell me, let me know if you have any sort of scoop as to why this person is still walking around in public. I would love that information. But I'm not going to I'm not going to read anything that this guy says because that's just a waste of our goddamn time. I want to talk about Spicy Bernard. We all love Spicy Bernard. We don't like, when Bernard is like, oh, he's a good friend. Like, it's just disappointing. But when Bernard is spicy, when he's like, when you can tell he ate like 3 tacos and then like put the Diablo sauce on that motherfucking shit, like you know that this shit's gonna be good. And this is the one thing that, like, you have to understand that when Bernard is in the general election, he's going to be relentless, right? He is going to go the fuck in. And this is something that you can see whenever he brings up Donald Trump, he says he's a pathological liar, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a cringe lord, and I'm going to murder that motherfucker in the general. And he is a little bit shaky and stuff on the Democratic side, and I do understand it. I do get it. We do need a coalition to win. We can't, as much as we can, we cannot isolate, what may be a significant population as far as, people in Congress and so forth. So he doesn't want to burn those bridges. But as far as Republicans go, and as far as really rich people go, he goes the fuck in. So Bernard here just, again, he's just... That's funny. Jamie Dimon seemed fine with corporate socialism when his bank got a $416 billion bailout from American taxpayers. Just really good. It's super good. We have secular talk with the good gift that's going to be constantly on loop at the bottom of the screen. But just really good stuff. Really good stuff. I love Spicy Bernard. Spicy Bernard is the best Bernard in my opinion. And if you want Spicy Bernard, you got to vote for him in the primary. I keep getting these people that go like, oh, Bernie bent the knee in 2016. He endorsed Hillary. And it's like, dude, get the fuck over it. Like, your Fantasyland garbage doesn't mean anything. Like, you can blog on the internet. And again, it's disappointing. It's disheartening. I understand. But if you let something that happened 4 fucking years ago, distract you from the fact that Bernie is going to have... He's going to eliminate homelessness. He has a housing plan that's going to literally... Homelessness, first of all, should not exist. It's completely manufactured. There is no reason for anyone to ever be homeless at any point in time, ever. Right? If you think that you're oh, he bent the knee. If you think that that's more valuable of of information than someone who's actually going to fight to eliminate homelessness, I'm sorry, but you are not living in reality, and you definitely need to take a cold shower and think about your life, because you are a fucking crazy person. If president, this is the thing. There is totally, I can understand why you wouldn't want to burn bridges during an election, right? It makes perfect sense. You can be disappointed with it. I'm disappointed with it sometimes when he does it. Sometimes I think he goes unnecessarily far in trying to preserve a lot of these relationships. But when you're actually in the White House, that's when it's gloves off, because you don't need to worry about any of that stupid shit. You just have to go in. That's all you have to do. And that's what's amazing about Bernard, is he has said he's going to do that, and it's clear by his rhetoric that he's going to do that. Again, I know I shouldn't waste this much breath on it, but there are a bunch of stupid assholes, a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that go oh, he apologized to Biden. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And then once you're done fucking yourself, after you come, when you masturbate, you get this, post-cum clarity. And it's what am I doing with my life? You look at your screen, and you're like, I just masturbated to that? You have to have that kind of moment. So go fuck yourself. And then when you're in that moment, instead of thinking about, whatever's on your screen, think about how dumb you are when it comes to, discrediting Bernard because of something stupid that, he had no choice in, that happened 4 fucking years ago and stuff like that. Seriously. You have to look at the greater picture. If you don't look at everything in the totality of everything, then you're a moron. And I'm sorry, I know people might get offended. Oh, blah, 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 you insulted blah, blah, you can go fuck yourself. Again, take my advice. This is how I got over it. when Bernard, like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop now.